sort of mixed bag.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing here under at least 5 million. It's marvellous.
This is really where it all started.
Wow.
Brian Francis Johnson is an English singer and songwriter, best recognized for his over 3 decades-long association with the Australian hard rock, blues rock band AC/DC as its lead vocalist. Johnson is known for his distinctive singing voice and strong Geordie accent. In 1980, after the death of Bon Scott, he became the third lead singer of the Australian rock band AC/DC. He and the rest of the band were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2003. In March 2016, he temporarily stepped away from the band during the Rock or Bust World Tour due to hearing problems. Early life. He is the oldest of 4 children of Alan and Esther. His father served the British Army's Durham Light Infantry as a sergeant major and was also a coal miner. Johnson lost his father while he was on AC/DC's Ballbreaker World Tour in 1996. He got introduced to music as a kid and performed in different shows with the Scouts and remained part of local church choir. He developed interest in rock roll in his teens and performed with few bands before co-founding the British glam rock band, Geordie. Career. Johnson's early career was when he performed with the Gobi Desert Canoe Club and the Fresh Band. He started performing for the Jasper Hart Band, a pub-club band since 1970 and went on to join hands with other members of the band to form the British glam rock band Geordie in 1972. Geordie's first single Don't Do That entered the UK Top 40 in 1972. The band became increasingly famous for their hit singles. In 1976, Johnson as a member of Geordie released his only solo single I Can't Forget You Now. Please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. Additionally, comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. He left Geordie after the band released the album Save the World. In 1978, Geordie disbanded and was refounded by him 2 years later. The band signed a recording contract in early 1980. However, in March, Johnson received a phone call asking if he wanted to audition for AC/DC's lead vocalist after the vocals. Bon Scott passed away. Incidentally, Scott once had a ton of praise for Johnson's performance with members of his band after he saw Johnson sing for Geordie. Through a screening of candidates, Johnson was selected as the band's lead vocalist, marking the beginning of a prosperous new era for AC/DC. On April 1, 1980, the band officially announced their joining. He was sent to the Bahamas, where he released the band's first album, titled Back in Black. The album, released in 1980, became a huge commercial and critical success, selling an estimated 50 million copies worldwide and emerging among the best-selling albums of all time. In the years that followed, he contributed as the lead vocalist of AC/DC in the creation of many other successful albums. One of the most notable albums of AC/DC where Johnson contributed on lead vocals was The Razor's Edge, that released in 1990. The album that spawned hit singles like Are You Ready?, Thunderstruck, and Money Talks garnered 5x Platinum certification in the US and peaked at number 2 on the Billboard 200 chart, staying on the chart for 77 weeks in a row, and also climbed at number 4 on the UK charts. In 2000, he published his autobiography titled Rockers and Rollers. Personal life. He married Carol in 1968, with whom he has 2 daughters, Joanne born in 1968 and Kala born in 1973. His first marriage ended in divorce. He is presently married to Brenda and resides in Sarasota, Florida. He received an honorary degree of Doctor of Music from Northumbria University in Newcastle upon Tyne in 2014. He backs the Topcliffe-based Yorkshire Dementia Charity since October 2014. He is an avid supporter of Newcastle United FC and was asked to invest in the club in the early 1980s after being invited to meet the board by club legend Jackie Milburn. In September 2009, Johnson was diagnosed with Barrett syndrome, causing AC/DC to cancel several shows on their 2010 tour in support of Black Ice. However, doctors were able to prevent the disease from developing into cancer. Outside of music, Brian Johnson has been involved in a number of additional ventures, mostly in the entertainment industry. Johnson is also known for his love of vintage cars and racing. In 2006, he participated in the reality series The Race. In 2009, Brian recorded a strong time as the star in a reasonably priced car in Top Gear. In 2012, the musician competed in the 2012 Rolex 24 at Daytona. He has competed in a number of other racing events over the years. In 2014, Johnson started hosting Cars That Rock with Brian Johnson, a documentary series about iconic motor cars. Occupational income. Brian Johnson's net worth is estimated at $90 million in 2023. Brian Johnson has earned estimated total career income of $145 million. As Johnson has lived between multiple countries and states during his career, it is estimated that he will have had to pay around 44% in taxes on his career income. After tax, it is estimated that his career earnings are at around $81.2 million, having paid $63.8 million in taxes. Brian Johnson is married to Brenda Johnson and he also has 2 children from a previous marriage with Carol Johnson. It is estimated that Brian has paid around $10 million to Carol over the years. In his personal life, he has likely spent $6 to $7 million of his career earnings, including his donations, like the donation of $335,000 property to the All-Star Children's Foundation in 2019. He has also likely earned $17 to $19 million from his investments. He will have also had to pay around $2 to $3 million in business-related costs. How does Brian Johnson spend his money? In 1991, Brian paid $690,000 for a waterfront property in Sarasota, Florida. The following year he completed construction on an 8,000 square foot mansion that is still his primary home today. This property is likely worth north of $10 million. Brian is not only known for his powerful voice and electrifying performances, but also for his love of fast cars. His car collection is a true testament to his passion for speed and luxury. From classic American muscle cars to modern supercars, Brian's collection is a diverse and impressive display of automotive excellence. But Brian's collection isn't just about speed and luxury. He also has a collection of cars that have a special place in his heart, like his 1960 Austin Healey, which he has owned for over 30 years. Brian Johnson's Mini Cooper is the ultimate blend of vintage charm and modern performance. This classic Mini Cooper has been expertly restored and upgraded to deliver a driving experience like no other. Brian Johnson's Land Rover Range Rover Evoque is the perfect blend of style, performance, and capability. With its sleek and modern design, the Range Rover Evoque is sure to turn heads wherever you go. Brian Johnson's 1973 Citroën DS23 Palace is not just a car, it's a work of art. This iconic vehicle is a true testament to the craftsmanship and innovation of the Citroën brand. With its sleek and aerodynamic body, the Citroën DS23 Palace exudes sophistication and style. Brian Johnson's Land Rover Range Rover is a sleek and sophisticated SUV that is the epitome of class and performance. With its bold and distinctive design, it's sure to turn heads wherever you go. Brian Johnson's Jaguar F-Type Project 7, the ultimate driving machine for car enthusiasts everywhere. This stunning piece of engineering is a true work of art. The Project 7 is a limited edition, hand-built vehicle. Brian Johnson's 1928 Bentley Van den Plas is the epitome of luxury and power and is a true classic. This exquisite vehicle is a true masterpiece of engineering and design, boasting a sleek and elegant body that exudes sophistication and class. Brian Johnson's Ferrari 458 Italia is a masterpiece of Italian engineering and design. This stunning piece of automotive art is a true representation of speed, power, and luxury. The Lola T70 Mark I was designed by the legendary Eric Broadley, who created a car that was both beautiful and powerful. The sleek bodywork is a work of art, with a low aerodynamic profile that cuts through the air with ease. Brian Johnson's Rolls-Royce Phantom is more than just a car, it's a statement of style, class, and success. This magnificent vehicle boasts a sumptuous interior, powerful V12 engine and elegant exterior design. Brian Johnson is the most legendary rock singer of all time. With his name and influence, the leader of AC/DC will continue to increase his net worth in the future. Please like and share if you find it interesting. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment below the celebrity you want to see in the upcoming video.